show started, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't know if this is a preview for something else.
Right.
They're talking about MTV.
Right.
Jeez.
And I was like, 1923, where the cowboy clothes at?
I'm saying.
Wait!
Y'all had pistols?
Just wait.
Get him, Helen. Well, I don't know if I'm on your side yet.
Do this, Mom. But they take me to the nearest sheriff. And not like me. No, you can't get justice without closing the gates of heaven.
What do you know about heaven?
Oh, no. Oh, shoot.
Just
Just
pop
whack him.
Yeah, he too nervous.
She is too.
Oh, no. Was he still?
She all bloody.
Mm-hmm. No. Oh, okay. I'm like, don't shoot the elevator.
Right. Oh. Don't shoot him either. Just get out of his land.
I will never understand big game hunting,
Me neither.
and it makes me angry a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, you sure he did? Before I get to pushing. So it's just Kevin Costner by himself.
I don't think so.
Sure, Tom. I don't know.
I think it's Kevin Costner's dad.
No, I'm talking about in Yellowstone now. Like, he doesn't have any siblings left. They said only one would survive to see his children
Right.
grown.
But I think he's talking about
Him.
him seeing his children grow.
Oh.
So Elsa's narrating about Harrison, not about Kevin Costner.
Oh, okay.
But it could be for both, because Kevin ain't got no siblings. Okay. So Elsa is not talking about her father, she's talking about her uncle.
I'm confused. About the familial ties.
Like, do we have cars now? This was like a bunch of different movies on one set.
We don't know how well it's gonna do. We ain't got the budget. Go on, walk through Gangs of New York, right?
Right.
The reboot. People have a little drink. No prohibition.
They said they were getting too rowdy.
Nah, I believe
Red
it.
light
Yeah,
dish.
yeah.
I believe it.
Like most of the times it's hard. Let people get a little drink in.
I just need a
Don't
nip.
go in there.
Okay, the devil's drink.
Sign says soda shop.
You don't say. I'm telling. You was in there.
The original Karens.
Okay. Gallivant. Telling it all.
Because it ain't started raining.
Bullies.
I can't stop thinking about having horses and little cars in the same area like that, and they're just riding like it's normal. Like that had to be a time where like people were just like, we don't want no cars, we want our horses.
That transition of technology,
Yeah.
how people like be against the internet when it first came out, all that.
Yeah, I just imagine the people just be like, I refuse to get a car. I don't want to be on a
I don't
box.
trust.
But it's also like practicality, you know? For them, they're on a ranch. That's the
Right.
thing. Horses.
Right,
And also, how much were cars back then? Could they afford?
right.
Where was fuel?
Mm-hmm.
Was that
That's it.
easily, accessible?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think they were
Yeah,
giving the
riding
cars
horses is more
away.
practical.
It's just the, I guess, like the juxtaposition of seeing
It is
the
strange.
old times and new times colliding.
It was like funny. I had recently saw like a clip of like the Today Show when they were introducing when email first hit.
Yeah.
And they were
Guys.
just like, email. It was like explain
Yeah.
like what an address is.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
That was a
Right.
time.
That was a time, and I was alive for that.
Right.
And what have you done about it?
Oh hell
Oh,
yeah! Everybody in this goddamn
Oh
show.
no, everybody white. Sorry.
Don't say it to my face, you fucking jock.
Those slurs.
Yeah.
The Irish and the.
I was like, not against my people.
Right.
You know I'm 4%.
You know, I'm about 6 or 12, something like that.
Someone else's lease. Sheep. They wander. They don't know where one lease ends and another begins.
That's true.
Why have leases at all? Sheep beat to the root. They ruin the grass for cattle or anything else to eat. One could argue you killed his livestock too.
Are you prejudiced?
Longer to die.
Well, you have a whole mountain range to yourself.
Mm.
You have the land, you have the lease, you have everything.
That about
I
a
have what my
bitch.
family fought for.
And you never
You
given
wanna
it
fight
up.
me for it,
And who
too?
did you fight to get?
Hello.
I don't think so. That's ranching for me.
He said you get no sympathy from me.
He said, I just lost all this cattle myself. What do you want me to do?
Not you putting your hands on him.
Not the sheriff either.
He got the badge.
4 can I beat 12, Jacob?
I'm not worried about the other 11.
He got the
You
smoke.
want to be the ringleader?
The man is an agent of the state.
Yeah, he's not the sheriff. He's like a commissioner or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Steers.
the
You
law
take it.
over here. No, like him being commissioner.
I think I forget what the title is, but it's whatever Kevin Costner's title is, because I think his family has always held on to that title.
They had like the little board saying
Yeah,
thing. Okay.
Commissioner might not be the same.
It's
as
just
the
like a
right
little
title.
council,
But yeah, but he's
whatever.
the lead person of farming, agriculture,
Got you.
ranchers, and he the boss.
Well, one for the easy
Reminds
years.
me
I
of my
wouldn't waste
Western
my
place
time.
to watch.
I've
We
been
had
here
to like
since
drive all the
1894,
cattle
but
from state to state during the
I do
seasons.
not remember
Ah.
any here. Do
I
you?
might have to watch one later.
Wait, so they actually like move their cattle to different states?
Some of them,
during
or
the
they go
season?
and buy other cattle and they have to bring them from wherever location to where their ranch is.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about this lifestyle. It's fascinating though.
I'm trying to think of what movie it is. It's John Wayne and what's his face? Oh damn, I can't think of the name of it, but it's a good time. I liked it. The one thing that always blew my mind watching these old movies and the westerns is how the hell do they navigate with no roads?
Girl, I'm getting lost.
I
I'm
never
lost
knew north, south, east,
immediately.
west.
Immediately.
The sunrise
Shit.
over there. Okay.
I still don't know.
What they got to do with
And
me?
they'd be like, oh, I'm in this town. I'm like, how'd you get there?
I don't! I don't! Oh, we're gonna
Say something else to her.
God, let's spell them
Damn
Big
right.
ass.
Damn
That's
right. We love to see it.
Yes.
Because who do you think you are?
Damn.
Colonization.
Then the godless language. Hasn't God always been around and he gave them that language, so clearly it is not godless?
And that's what you get. Oh, she worked you.
Ooh, Balthazar. That was his name, right?
Yeah, I think so. Was it Balthazar?
I might be wrong.
And I'm wild. Look what she did to me.
Mm-hmm.
My step forward, please.
Come get your beat.
Come get your beating.
Oh, that could happen.
Yes, she
As a
always
grown
said.
ass woman. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Time for you to get your paddle.
This wasn't in none of my history classes.
That's a bigger stick.
Damn right it is.
Oh, fuck.
Bigger punishment, bigger crime.
Tongues of man.
Oh no, God. I'm sorry for everything.
On angels. But have not of.
Speak
Ooh.
the verse. See,
That's why y'all act the way you act.
Right.
Hurt people,
Hurt people.
I ain't giving you no pass, but also,
Like-
damn.
Right. She gotta get a punishment too.
I already got it.
Oh.
So everybody getting it. No, I'm not going to this. Like, how do you not go to school?
This isn't an option. They have to go.
Who do I have to murk? So
And
don't
I
have
bet
to
you
go
that
school.
sister didn't say, Father, please.
Mm-mm.
Be every day.
Every time I see you, it's on site.
And if I gotta get hit, I gotta get hit. Oh.
You know, it's one thing for someone to come in and take over someone else's land, right? And you just be like, okay, hey, you got it. What can I do? I can't fight back, whatever. But it's like, why can't you just let that be it? Why do I have to also stay here
Mm-hmm.
and then be under your subjugation?
Mhm.
Why does that have to be a thing?
I thought the wedding was on Saturday.
Wednesday, sir.
Who the hell gets married on a Wednesday?
Your child.
Yes, yes,
Why the hell did you pick it?
They left me out of the picking, sir.
It ain't up to me.
I know it. I'll take a crew and drive them.
There's a drive I'm on. It's my job, and we're shorthanded enough.
Can you get married early?
Or we can postpone the drive. We can't postpone the drive. So you got to tell your bride that her wedding's got to wait a week. So you
Can y'all get married on Tuesday?
Well, she's marrying a rancher. I don't know why the wedding should be any different than the marriage. That's what it's gonna be.
He said,
He's like, you don't know shit.
No, it's true.
He
though.
said you tell her just like that.
That may be true.
silly
He's
man.
tell it just like that. Just like that. Can
And
I
see
come?
what happens.
Can I
Yeah,
come? Can I
wanna
watch?
I don't know.
Let me go get my popcorn. I'll be right back.
Yes, Jack, tell me how important the cattle are. And while they're so important, here's an idea. Why don't you marry one?
Mm,
And when you get to the top of the hill, you have yourself a honeymoon.
Oh,
mm.
oh. And she said, yeah. What she said.
Snap him.
That made me just frustrated.
How long has she been waiting to get
I
married?
don't know.
Because-
And it's hard when you come second fiddle to something that you can't control or people
Right.
can't, you know, no one has control over that. And that's your livelihood.
Right.
Is he coming back?
What do you know?
Mm.
Don't let him die.
I see him up at the house after he's cleaned up a bit. I can smell him from here.
Shit, look at my man right now.
Girl.
She about the life now. She gonna get dirty too now.
I was
Was he on his way back or something?
And he saw them.
like, girl, he might have been running to go get something else. And
I
you
thought
just
he was
assumed.
running from danger.
And to be honest, I was like, that's not even him, girl. You don't know.
She know her man. She know what her man look like.
Explaining.
Mhm.
He's got some explaining to do anyway. They ain't married yet.
All that kissing and touching.
What's
He
that?
grabbed the butt.
In my experience, Bob, when the first baby comes, you don't want to be too picky with your math and accounting.
Cause they been getting it on.
Lord.
Don't think about it too
He
much.
said, don't be picky with your math. That is
When you
funny.
get down to the exact date and time,
Mm-mm.
baby girl might not have been Mrs.
That's why she was like 2 weeks now. I did the math.
I'ma start showing.
I did the
Any
math.
minute now.
People gonna ask
It's not
questions.
safe.
It is so funny to me when people are just like, "No, you can't do this." I'm like, "You were young once.
You had these feelings.
You know damn well your ass didn't wait.
And if you did, good for you.
Good for you. But you know it was difficult."
Shoot. Oh, you breaking the law again.
He said, "Fuck the law."
And you wonder why he was gonna shoot you in the street.
Oh, your cat about to die now.
I don't know if I'm
You was really breaking the law. They didn't just
Yeah.
roam. You was taking shit down and saying, "Hey, go."
drive him through here. He trying to find a shortcut.
I understand.
Eating up
But-
the people grass. Like, I don't know whose side to be on.
Listen.
Because on
I'ma
either
let-
side you feel like, but I'm right.
I'm gonna say them Duttons ain't 100%.
They're
No,
not.
from what the little bit that I know.
They ain't 100% now.
Just because the show is about them. Don't
Right,
mean.
right.
That'd be the thing, you know, whatever perspective they show you the stuff from, you try to side with them or you feel like you need to side with them. Not this time.
Right, I do appreciate that with Yellowstone, though, is that when they tell the stories, like, the Duttons are the main, but you can see how bad they are
When
in
they
some
wrong.
things when they wrong, and so it's like, I don't have to root for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, the other person be right.
I
It
feel
help-
like.
oh, go
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it helps the fact that they had a son that wasn't with what they were
Yes,
doing.
Yes.
True.
So you kind of
It was like, why your son don't want to be with you?
Which I love too.
Mm-hmm.
And then to see the people who he really with, it's like, what that mean?
Yeah. But I like it because a lot of times when you have like your hero and your villain of a story, you always say, well, it depends on whose perspective you're getting it from. They might, and from their perspective, they'd be the hero. And I'm like, well, this one's like, oh no, they're still villains.
Yeah.
They're still
Whatever way
villains.
you look at it, you wrong for that.
Yeah.
I just
My
said my
leg
leg's
is
broken.
Boy, how you make it out there?
I'ma just shoot as best I can. He got out. He shoot
But I'm like, how the
lines
hell are you able to tell who's who? Because I was like,
They
really
all-
fire.
now. The uniforms
Y'all all
look
look
the
the
same.
same.
Oh, dang.
See, that could have been one of your homies.
Honestly, I thought it was
Oh, his
for
uniform a
me.
little darker, but
But
It's
hey,
dirty.
it's dirt. And all that dust. How can you tell who's a friendly and who's not?
you You don't look like Trevor.
Oh shit!
Oh, I don't want to see that
He
part.
got him. He got him. You got him.
No, not yet.
Oh shit!
We got the.
Ah.
What is it, bayonet?
Yeah.
Stuck him a little bit.
No.
Shit.
Damn.
PTSD.
Yeah.
The journey is over, sir. This is your destination.
You are. We not in the war no more.
Mm.
You free. Sometimes. Never mind, I'll say that.
Yeah, some people understand this.
Well, sometimes I wish I was a dictator. And the reason I say that is because.
Now I understand.
Well, dinner is at 6. I'm hunting the thing that's hunting you.
And what is hunting us?
A leopard the size of a sofa.
Just arrived today. No one mentioned leopard.
Sure they didn't.
I'm looking at this sofa like
Don't worry,
shit.
you
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
yeah, it
shit.
stretch out.
Exactly.
Hippos and lions and crocodiles.
Yeah,
I
I
never
guess
seen
so.
one in real life.
Shit, you know that lion was bigger than this?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound any less dangerous.
Shit.
I'm gonna start needing them to wear some name tags. I need to know who these people are.
At least say this man's name. I don't know if they've even
Right.
said it
No.
yet. I mean, we be talking, but
I haven't seen
I don't
it.
feel like I've seen it in the captions. Like, hey, you.
No, but he
Right,
introduced himself to nobody.
They just know him
Mhm.
in these streets.
Where Elsa?
And I'm like,
She ain't born yet.
I see. Like I thought that Harrison is Kevin Costner's dad, and I'm
Yeah,
not even.
I assume.
I'm not even convinced that he
Because
is.
I'm trying to think
anymore.
of how old Kevin Costner is. Like how
What year does this
what
start
year
in?
was he born? He had to be born at least in what?
The 50s.
50s, right?
At least the
Or
50s, right?
Yeah, at least the
Like,
50s
how
or
does age
60s,
work?
maybe
How old
60s.
my
Fifth,
dad?
I'd say 50s. I'm thinking he older than our parents.
Like, my
Is he
dad was
really?
Kevin
He's not the
Costner?
same size.
in the show? We're talking about in the
Oh.
show.
Well, but still, like I don't
But
think he's that
still.
old in the show.
I guess he just.
I would put him in his 60s.
I would put him in
Okay.
our parents' age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So maybe he was born in the 60s.
Well, I mean, our parents were born 60, 61, so
Damn.
exactly.
Well, 61, 62.
61, 62, yeah. So that's
Damn.
what I'm saying.
Sorry.
I feel like he older than our parents, so 50s.
Disrespect.
Let me clean it up. Let me clean it up because in my mind I'm thinking like, oh, like in the 60s, like
You're thinking late
in
60s.
the 60s,
in the
late
60s.
60s,
No,
forgetting early. So it's
At
like
the
at
top.
the end of the 50s.
Yes.
That were born in the late 50s.
Damn.
1950s.
So
So Kevin Hart. Damn. Sorry.
okay, so if Kevin Costner was born in the
Damn.
50s,
Yeah.
and this is 1923, and as old as Harrison is, that ain't his daddy. Because we would have seen the young.
Oh yeah. We should see him by now.
Yeah.
I would think.
No, we wouldn't see him by now. Wait.
No.
If he was born
Yeah.
in the 60s, and this is 1923.
He ain't here.
He ain't here yet.
Yeah.
That ain't his daddy.
That,
That ain't
I
his
don't think
daddy.
that could be his daddy because that's 40 more years.
Young
Right.
man in the safari
That's
is
his
his
daddy.
daddy.
Oh,
I'm
and
guessing.
he came back
Yeah.
to like
Yeah.
Because remember.
Harrison gonna die.
Yeah.
I gotta take over the ranch. So this is my life now, Yellowstone. We here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we going with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what else it could be. Unless Jack is his daddy. He's the nephew.
Right, because we don't think Jacob had any kids.
It doesn't seem like they did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they haven't spoken to anybody like their child, so.
Right.
But ooh, it's about to be some
Drama.
shit.
They already up
'Cause
there
they about
feeding
that
on the
life.
grass. You should have made it up the hill first.
Shit.
Not shooting.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I had a feeling he was not gonna make it.
Oh, no,
had
so
a
that
They
ain't-
should have got married.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Wednesday?
Mm.
So maybe she was getting retaliation on whoever shot Jake. Or like
Maybe.
somebody affiliated.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, Jake did. Oh, girl might be pregnant.
What she had on? She had on a blue dress. Okay.
Summer is here and with it a pestilence.
So you have a son? Who's
A
Spencer?
plague of drought.
Is that Spence over there?
Uh-huh.
So that's their son.
Pushing the herd into the
Your
mountains
uncle,
uncle?
and brothers.
in hopes of finding greener grass there.
So that's not their son.
We postponed Jack's wedding because, as you know,
Jack is
the
your
herd
brother.
comes first.
They didn't have watches back then. I don't understand time, okay?
It's weird.
It's gonna be one of those things where we're like, okay, we need to look up what happened in 1923. What did they have access to back then?
These significant inventions.
Right.
Give me the year.
Right.
I need a timestamp.
Oh shit, girl, you peeing while there's a leopard out.
She marking her territory. It's not gonna come.
It's gonna get her.
Oh!
See? And he didn't see.
He was trying to give a privacy.
Shit.
He tried to give a privacy.
He did.
And
Oh, she gone.
Oh no. She wasn't. Was she a newlywed?
Ooh, he got bonus, so he hear the gristle.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They say I ain't see nothing. I ain't hear nothing.
Be quiet.
There's
two.
I can't help but think your absence.
Did it drag her body? Because I'm like,
I don't know.
oh, it
In
got
the
her
tree!
to the tree.
I forget they be climbing trees.
Girl.
That's intense.
Oh.
Ugh.
Ooh, look at her body.
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
It's twisted.
Yeah.
What's the reason for?
Oh, but there's another one you don't even know.
Yeah, there are two.
Behind you.
Eesh.
Of course. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm
yes.
in.
Yes, for sure.
I wish the first episode of Yellowstone gave me this. I don't know what's different about, maybe because we're watching together and I was watching Yellowstone by myself. But like, I'm more interested.
Yeah.
Maybe I like westerns.
Yeah.
Give them a shot.
A little bit. I like old timey stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They just be so white.
Well, yeah. Consider the time.
Like, I understand. It's
Yeah.
just my brain be trying to comprehend. Watch it, even though they be so white.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot going on at the same time. Not quite sure everything's happening at the same time. I want to assume that we're all, now that we know like Spencer is not like a flashback of something that like he's
right.
We assume
He's one of the
this is all-
nephews.
yeah. Yeah, it does seem like everything is all happening in 1923, or I assume that this is.
It's called
starting in
1923, so it should,
1923. I'm appreciating that I don't have to have a lot of backstory
Yeah.
to watch this. Well, from what I can see so far, I don't feel like I need to have backstory to watch this. I know that who the Duttons are. I understand like Yellowstone Ranch. I have that understanding. And Kevin Costner. And I feel like that's all I really need to know.
Right, because
they've
done some flashbacks in Yellowstone, but they haven't gone back this far.
No.
Okay.
Well, did they go back this far, or did they go further back in the flashbacks?
Oh, okay, because they flashed back to show John at a younger age. And they did show what I thought was his father, but maybe that was one of his grandfathers. So it would have been maybe before this time.
Yeah.
Because that was, what's his face? Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
In the flashback.
The singer?
Yeah.
He be acting sometimes.
Sometimes he, get a little cameo in there. He said, like, I'm going to try my hand in this real quick.
I'm not seeing his face. All I'm seeing is Achy Breaky Heart.
Oh,
that's
Billy Ray
not
Cyrus.
That's...
Faith Hill. Her husband.
I'm not seeing his face. A white man.
Beard.
And Faith Hill.
Just a white man with a beard and a hat. That's it.
Over and over
that could be Duck
again.
Dynasty. That could be Swamp People.
Do you remember the video with Nelly? The over and over again song?
I cannot picture this man's face. I know exactly who.
You know who he is.
I was going to say Keith Urban. That's right. I know exactly who Keith Urban is. But I can't. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. Because I can't think of a movie to tell you that's that guy.
Oh,
yeah, but...
So you said that was his granddaddy?
I think he might have been the granddad or a great grand, because now that I'm thinking about the time period and what was in that scene, because I don't think you would have got to that scene yet from where you stopped.
I'm on like episode 2.
Right.
Oh, season 1?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I think that, that flashback would have been before this.
It's all drama. Lord.
Yeah. I can't get into it. Maybe this will be like how the other show was for The Witcher.
The Witcher,
Maybe this will be the catalyst for me to be like, okay, let's continue the story.
Yeah,
because I jumped right into it.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It is good.
Were you paying attention? Maybe were you multitasking?
I was not.
Yeah.
I was
See,
doing
when
other
I got
stuff.
into it, I think I was sick. And I just said, you know what? My mama keep talking about Yellowstone. Let me put it on real quick.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, because I think the first episode is important to kind of set the tone for stuff. So, yeah, maybe you gotta watch it when you can actually give it your attention.
Okay.
Which is, I feel like that's the same thing I said for The Witcher, because with time, you'd be like,
No, you were absolutely correct.
Yeah.
With that advice, because I was like,
you have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I am enjoying this. Poor, what the boy name is? Jake. He gone.
Yeah, I think
he
so.
gone.
I think so.
I had a feeling. Anytime there's like, they do a setup where like, we're gonna get married, but I got pushed to the wedding because I gotta go off and I gotta go do this here. I'll be back, baby. You ain't coming back.
I promise.
You're not coming back.
Right.
It never works out for the best.
And if you do, wow, plot twist. But if never,
you gonna be broken a little bit. When you
Right.
get back.
Or she
Either
gonna have the
mentally-
baby and she ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
Something gonna happen.
It's always a tragedy.
Yeah. So we'll go see if he.
And that's gonna start a
be
war
right.
because if you wouldn't have brought your cattle over here.
Also, war already.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you come on my land, you cross that fence, you break that fence. Oh, shit is popping off. What I'm curious to know as this keeps going is, I know that the Duttons have a lot of land. I'm wondering if they acquired more land that added up to what we see in Yellowstone today.
Maybe. I mean, the way old boy was talking about when he was going on about his sheep, it seems like they already have a sizable
he said his family fought for that
property.
land.
It sounds like they have a lot of land, but I'm wondering if they got even more
They need to
because
zoom out.
they seem to have a lot
I want an
in
area
current day. Yeah.
with the boundaries marked so I can see.
Yeah, because I wouldn't say that the land has decreased, because the way that John be talking about the land,
You don't give up
I'm
nothing.
not giving up anything.
Not a square inch.
So.
Or maybe the reverse could be said. They lost so much that he's like, this all we got left. So y'all, even if it's a lot, like this all we got left from where we had. So y'all not getting no more because my family.
He don't play about his land.
Don't. Okay, well, yeah, that was episode 1 of 1923. We're into it. I hope you guys are into it. Let us know your favorite moment from this episode and what specifically got you hooked on the show. And we will see you in episode 2.
Bye.